I remember visiting a smallish church in Rome, Our Lady of Conception of the Capuchins, and its very unforgettable crypt below. Unforgettable because Cardinal Antonio Barberini in 1631, who was a member of the order, ordered the remains of thousands of friars exhumed and then transferred from the friary to the crypt. Now, what makes this place so unique is that the bones are arranged along walls, and for the most part, individual bones are used to create elaborate ornamental designs. The crypt and its bone art originated in a period that was rich in creative cults for the dead. Great spiritual masters, for example, meditated and preached with a skull in hand. A plaque in one of the chapels reads in 3 languages, quote, "What you are now, we once were. What we are now, you shall be," closed quote. This is a memento mori, or philosophical reminder of death's inevitability. Death, the great mystery, the undiscovered country, and that which humans have obsessed with since we became conscious, and our meditations on the afterlife, our lack of knowledge about it, and our fear of it. Well, in the current year, if technology firms have anything to say about it and are to be believed, then the resurrection of the dead, at least digitally, is already a reality and could likely lead to what futurist Ray Kurzweil popularized as a singularity and the future creation of super intelligent machines. Hi everyone, just to let you know, I have some old favorites as well as new t-shirt designs on sale right now. Link to find them is in the description, and would like to thank you in advance, as it really does help the channel, as for years now, content like this has been put into an algorithmic black hole, as well as being demonetized. So thanks again, as well as I'm pretty sure you'll find something you will like. Bringing back the dead, albeit as in the form of a digital resurrection via photos, paintings, and even statues, could soon be a consumer product. The reanimating of the dead is in fact extremely interesting, in that we can already see people that lived more than a century ago, and soon, if technology companies get their wish, you will be able to bring back the dead, and bring it back to life with artificial intelligence. What should be said is that the push to bring back the dead doesn't end with reanimating the faces of the dead. In fact, it seems quite ironic that science and big tech can't even figure out if there's a way to either slow down or even stop the aging process that would allow us to live much longer lifespans, or by destroying our species with risky experiments in artificial intelligence, or now, as we are going to discuss, resurrecting the dead digitally. To create these digital replicas, well, the personal data and tools are already in place to allow these digital resurrections to be possible. Most people in the developed world, at least, have created enough digital footprints to not only predict their credit worthiness, but also be able to make digital models of you as a person, down to even your own conversational idiosyncrasies. Of note is that the AI has already passed the Turing test. And what that means is that the AI is able to convince people that they are interacting with a person and not with artificial intelligence. A couple of years ago, Microsoft stunned many with its announcement of a new technology that the company had developed that could make it possible to have a virtual conversation with a deceased loved one. Well, in a digital way, that is. The technology would essentially bring back the persona of a deceased person digitally, thus allowing friends and relatives to communicate with this digital replica. Looking at the nitty-gritty of Microsoft's tool, well, it's able to use your emails to create a digital reincarnation of you. It could also use machine learning to respond to things like text messages, and if you leave behind voice data, like so many of us do, yours truly included, it has the ability to recreate a likeness of your voice, as we've already seen in the many deep fakes, my favorite being that of Jordan Peterson. And this would give your friends and family, long after you're gone, the ability to converse with an AI version of you over the phone, or even sometime in the near future in a humanoid-like robot.
You're despicable, bottom-rung cowards using Gaza, Hamas as camouflage for your detestable cluster B psychopathy, narcissism, Machiavellian, and of course, sadism. You Cheeto, dust-covered, sweat-stained, white t-shirt, hide behind your mommy's skirts, scum! Disgust is bloody wasted on you!
While of course the company did admit that the technology does have disturbing aspects to it, it claimed that it has no intention of putting the chatbot into mass production. Yeah, right, big tech not running amok at any given chance. We shall see, but you can be sure that if Microsoft doesn't go forward with this tool, someone else will. And for example, there's already another company called Autonomy that is building its own chatbot to enable digital resurrection. And it has already mined motion, activity, geolocation, social media, photos, and other information that will allow people to create an avatar of themselves that can live on digitally once they have passed away. And I should point out there are no laws whatsoever that regulate digital resurrection. Recently, neuroscientist and business professor Dr. Morin Cerf at Northwestern University said he is working on a smart chip for the brain. And in a recent interview where he said he is collaborating with Silicon bigwigs he'd rather not name, now I wonder who that could possibly be, he stated that in as little as 5 years, super smart people could be walking down the street, men and women who've paid to increase their intelligence, and that these chips will help connect the human brain to the internet. And this brings us to where we began, a world where people will be interfacing with technology, while alive merging with machine, and after they pass, resurrecting themselves digitally. This then could all be leading to the future as postulated by the futurist Ray Kurzweil, as noted at the beginning of this presentation, in his 2005 book, The Singularity is Near, When Humans Transcend Biology. And in the book, he postulates the meaning of this singularity, and I quote, "The law of accelerating return predicts an exponential increase in technologies like computers, genetics, nanotechnology, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Once the singularity has been reached, Kurzweil believes that machine intelligence will be infinitely more powerful than all human intelligence combined. Afterward, he predicts intelligence will radiate outward from the planet until it saturates the universe. The singularity is also the point at which machines' intelligence and humans would merge." There are many, however, such as Elon Musk, who believe that these experiments are very dangerous and has warned that humans risk being overtaken by artificial intelligence in the coming years, which is a significant revision to the 2040s, as postulated by Kurzweil as the time of the inception of a technological singularity. It should also be noted that Musk believes that unless technology is developed that can connect brains to computers, well, that humans risk being eventually treated like house pets by artificial intelligence. One way or another, AI, with all of its attending accoutrements, risks, and consequences, is only growing by the day, and humans have a very hard time saying no when opening Pandora's box, regardless of potentially catastrophic consequences. Thank you very much for watching, and please leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And remember to check that you are still subscribed to this channel, as YouTube has unsubscribed tens of thousands of people without their knowledge or consent for years now. So thank you very much, and I very much appreciate the support you lend to this channel. See you in the next video. Bye for now.